Hey y'all, it's me, Janaea. We needed a substitute for tonight. You know, my mom, she in there, she laid up, relaxing. You know, she's been doing a lot and needs a much needed break. So she pitched the idea to me to do the video for today, to do Vlogmas day 9. But anyways, so I'm going to be doing Vlogmas day 9 for today. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get started with the advent calendar for today, and then afterwards I will announce the winner for the giveaway from yesterday. So here we go. We are on day 9. I feel like I'm already opening this backwards. We'll fix that later. All right. So this is today's Stanley Cup straw cover. This one is actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. A little red situation. Let me look at the other ones. From the ones I've seen, there's only one other one that I think is a better pull than mine, but I actually really like mine. It's cute. It makes me think of hot chocolate, which I really like in the winter. And I like to do the works with all of my little enjoyments. So I like to do the marshmallows when I can, at the very least whipped cream, and go from there. So next we have my mom's calendar. So we're gonna pull this one too. We're on the 9th, so that's right here. It's kind of hard to see the numbers. Let's see what she got. So she feels as though she was stiff because yesterday didn't have one. So she's eager to see if this one has 2, and it does. So first we have, I only like one of these. First we have the seahorse. This one is the one that I like. This one is the one that I think is cute. And then we have this one here, a little piece of candy. I mean, it's cute or whatever, but like, if you look at the two of them side by side, I think the seahorse is definitely, yeah, for sure. Day 8 has been salvaged, so that is good news. That was the giveaway for today. Well, the pool for today and the prize for the giveaway for today's Vlogmas. If you're interested in winning today's prize, you can leave a comment under this video with the answer to the game we're gonna play. Which would you choose? I know you guys are familiar from my mom's videos. So you're gonna leave your answer for the which would you choose, and we pull the winner from the comments. Speaking of the winner, today's winner, or yesterday's winner, is going to be Ranny M6504. Congratulations. If you want to lock in your prize, then make sure that you go to my mom's channel, and in the description you'll have the option to click show more. You'll click on show more, and at the very bottom of the description you will see my mother's email, where she will require for you to send her an email with your shipping address so that we can send you your prize. And to all future winners, that is how you lock in your prize. All right, so with all of that being said, we're going to start with which would you choose? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna give these a little shuffle. So today's which would you choose? Backpack around the world for 6 months with very little money. Stay at a luxurious resort, all expenses paid, for 2 weeks. Okay. The answer is stay at a luxurious resort, all expenses paid for 2 weeks. But the reason why I am actually conflicted about that is because very often I think about like just really living off the land and just living that very earthy, naturey type of lifestyle, cultivating my own food, if that's the right word, cultivating and harvesting my own food, greens, vegetables. I might have to go vegetarian because I don't know if I can, or either vegetarian or pescatarian, but even then, like, I don't know if I could kill a living thing. But very often do I think about living that kind of a lifestyle. So the backpacking is attractive to me. I won't lie. Just going out and figuring it out. You know what I mean? 6 months, you can really make a lot of headway there. But I feel like you do also have to have like funds, and the little money part is what truly makes it hard, but that adds to the experience at the end of the day. Like when you ain't got no money, you really got to get resourceful, you know? So that helps you to like do something like that. I think about traveling and like getting perspective, but then thinking about all that is required and how scary it actually is to travel, especially if you don't have anyone to do it with you. So you know, that definitely is a hindrance for me when it comes to that. But I do think about that a lot. Like, I feel like that is something that I would really enjoy. But when it comes to where I am at in life currently, which one would I rather have? 100% the luxurious resort. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all. And then I want to leave you with this super quick story time kind of. Ordered Uber Eats tonight because y'all, it's a lot going on. Long story short, I got to get it together when it comes to hitting the gym and eating healthy and just living a healthy lifestyle. I really need to get on top of that. And so I have 4 days off, and I figured today I'll get some Uber Eats, get paid tomorrow, go grocery shopping, start from there. So I order cookies from my favorite bakery nearby where I live, and I ordered a small seafood chain that's located nearby at the mall. And they have catfish. They also do like beignets. They have po' boys and like fried shrimp and fries, mac and cheese, all of that stuff. And so I ordered their catfish dinner, which comes with 2 big old, I thought it was 3 fillets, but it only comes with 2 fillets, but they are huge. And then you get a side of I got the side of mac and cheese. And so when the food arrived, I let my mom try it. I let her eat it first because I knew I was doing this video, so I opted not to eat at the time. But I wanted her to try it. So I gave her a piece of the fish and the mac and cheese. And a few minutes later, she's like, "What is this black thing in my mac and cheese?" And I was like, "Oh, that's just pepper. Like, don't worry about that." So I was in the kitchen putting up everything after I had swept and mopped the floor. And so I just called her to tell her that I had tried the catfish. She had also said that it was salty. And so I told her, I'm like, it actually is salty. Like, you were not being dramatic. And she was like, yeah. And I was telling her how the mac and cheese was greasy. I mean, half of the mac and cheese was filled with grease. I had to drain it. I'm like, this is crazy. And then not to mention prior to that, the cookies that we got were stale. Got a refund for that. Show did. W Uber for accepting that, for taking that. You know what I'm saying? W Uber. But yeah, so the grease had a half filled grease. The mac and cheese was half filled with grease. Or I should say the grease was filled with mac and cheese. So I had to drain it. They trying to give us a heart attack, hypertension and a heart attack with this food. And it was not like that the last time I ordered it. And I'm not going to say their name because I'm really not here to tarnish nobody's name. But it's like, am I wrong if I get a refund for this food too? I'm gonna let it slide, you know what I'm saying? Because they're a small mom and pop. Like, I'm not gonna do that, but I definitely won't be back. I will say that. I will say, unless somebody else is paying, then I might try their shrimp or something. So anyway, I'm on the phone with her and I'm going over the food with her after trying it. And she's like, I still don't know what this black thing is. So I'm like, hold on, let me come in there and just look at it and see what you're talking about, because I'm thinking it's just pepper. So I get in the room and she shows me this big old piece of, I couldn't tell you what I was thinking in my head. My mom was saying water bug, but I'm like, that is definitely not pepper. So I'm like literally mortified at all of the possibilities of what this could be. So I'm like, hold on, I need to rinse this off. So I take it to the kitchen and I actually start recording, because I'm going to post this on TikTok. I start recording on my phone. And I'm like, y'all, we finna find out together like what this is. So I start rinsing it off with the water. And, you know, when I finally trust touching it, because at first I didn't even want to touch it in case it was a water bug. So when I was comfortable touching it after it had been rinsed off enough, I start like unfolding it. And it ends up being burnt cheese. It's like the thick layer of burnt cheese after you've broiled it. They must use a boatload of cheese, because that it looked like it could have been cardboard almost. But then when you flipped it over, you could see the melted cheese that had like adhered to it or whatever. So that was just a super funny moment, because both of us for a second were really thinking she had eaten mac and cheese with a water bug in it. And if that were the case, that woman she would have lost her mind. She would have lost her mind. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. I told her, I was like, I should have told you it was a water bug. She probably would have gone into cardiac arrest. Anyways, y'all, that is Vlogmas Day 9. Just wanted to share that little tidbit about my day with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit. Please make sure that you guys subscribe, drop a like, please leave a comment. You know, my mom, she works hard on this channel. And she be busting her butt to get these videos out for y'all. So like any way you can, just share it with a friend who you think might enjoy this type of content as well. And other than that, you guys, happy holidays. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. My mom's okay, by the way. She good. She just needed a break. You know what I'm saying? So if I knew how to use iMovie, I'd offer to edit the video too, but I'm just going to try to keep it short to make it easier for her. So anyways, y'all, I'll see you guys next time.